Willie D Live.
What's up, family? LeBron James had to deal with some salty fans outside of a New York City event Saturday night. They called him everything but a child of God. One dude called LeBron LeBomb. Yeah. LeBron James is walking on the sidewalk with his entourage. Mind you, LeBron James stands 6'9". He's probably a whole foot taller than most of the guys who was insulting him. And that's not to say just because you're a big dude that you bad or anything like that. But I'm just wondering, if LeBron was a regular dude out on the streets, would these guys have the courage to just antagonize him the way that they did? Right now, there's a big argument about who's the GOAT. Is it LeBron James? Is it Michael Jordan, right? Is it Kobe? Is it whoever? It's a big debate, right? LeBron said something the other day that really made me realize that he's not the GOAT. He said rings should not matter as much. Rings don't matter as much. If rings should not matter as much or don't matter as much, what are you playing for? You played the game to be the best. A ring is the ultimate flex. It signifies that you have achieved the highest level of achievement in your field. It's like trying to be an artist. If you say you're an artist, well, I don't know an artist that don't want to go platinum, don't want a platinum plaque on their wall, a gold plaque on their wall. I don't know an artist like that. So I think if you're being honest, if you're really being honest, then you would say that. I think LeBron is trying to avoid the ring conversation because he knows that in order for him to qualify as the GOAT, many people is holding the fact that he only has 4 rings against Jordan's 6 rings. And so he knows that he's not going to get 2 more rings to ever match Jordan. So the best thing to do is to downplay the ring conversation. Now, you and I know that there are some guys out there who didn't get a ring, but they're Hall of Fame players. They're great. Nobody would argue that they're not great players. But just like you have great musicians, you have great artists out there, getting that plaque, that gold plaque, that platinum plaque solidifies it. And that's going to always be a qualifier in the eyes of fans, no matter what. Okay, moving on. People today have become way too comfortable with being disrespectful. Everybody's trying to go viral. Everybody's pulling out their phone and trying to insert themselves in somebody else's life, trying to use somebody else's name, likeness, image to come up. Like, you know what I can do? Boy, I really need some shine. I really need some followers. I really need some hits, some subs. Let me troll this guy with the name and hopefully he'll respond or something. And then, people can start kind of looking at me like I'm on his level or something. That's poor hustling to me. Because I know for a fact, and even the person that's trolling knows for a fact, if you take away that internet distance, if you take away the buffers from people while they're out in public, the buffers meaning security, the aura of celebrity. Remove that. And like I know, most of these dudes wouldn't put a duck in the pond. ain't gonna throw rice at a wedding. You dig what I'm saying? So while I'm not like a fan of LeBron being the GOAT, I definitely don't think that LeBron is the GOAT, because LeBron don't have that killer instinct like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. He just don't have that. He's tremendously talented, right? He's naturally gifted. But when it comes to winning at all costs, putting it all out on the line to get those rings, he don't have that, you know. He don't have that killer instinct. Jordan had a killer instinct. Kobe had killer instinct. Akeem Olajuwon had killer instinct. Like, they wanted to destroy you. They wanted to embarrass you. And they played every single game. Like, you don't see games where Jordan is playing around, messing around, and not serious. Kobe is messing around and not serious. I'm talking about when the game is in question, or if they're down. You've never seen any footage out there like that. But some of these guys, they can be down in a game. They can be down and out. And they're on the sidelines joking around. I think the person that's most notorious for that, as far as with a name, is Dwight Howard. Tremendously talented dude. But you have to wonder, had he taken the game more seriously, how much more success would he have achieved? LeBron James, although he may not have that killer instinct like Kobe and Jordan, he's still the league all-time leading scorer. That is a testament to his talent, natural gift. That's a testament to his talent. And 22 years in the league and still holding up. His body is still holding up after 22 years in the league. That's praiseworthy. But to call LeBron James a bum? The dude called him LeBron. And I can see why maybe in New York they would have such venom for LeBron, because LeBron James been giving the New York Knicks the blues for 22 years. He's played them in 61 games, and I think he's averaged somewhere around 26 points, 27 points. And let's not forget, he ousted them from the playoffs one year. And so they were salty. They've been salty at LeBron for a long time. He is the Knicks killer, right? So I can see why those real hardcore Knicks fans would take an opportunity to get at him. But I just don't appreciate people who talk tough and act tough from a distance when they know if it was a one-on-one, if you put them in the bathroom with that same person that they're antagonizing, that same person that they're trolling, they wouldn't squabble. They'd go in there and sit down on their toilet and take a leak or a dump. And pay close attention, fam. I did say sit down on the toilet, whether they're peeing or taking a dump, because that's who those dudes really are. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.